Hi, this is Majinoni, and I got my second batch of comics today, so I thought I'd do some quick mini reviews. The first up is Marvel's What If. This is the Dark Reign one, What If Hawkeye Killed Norman Osborn. Personally, I think this issue is really bad. It's been on for multiple different levels. The first is, it's the timing of the issue. I mean, we just got out of Dark Reign, and we went through the Golden Age, and I don't think there's been enough time between the ending of the Dark Reign storyline and to warrant a what if. I only got it just out of curiosity, but the other part that's really bad is it really doesn't show anything. It doesn't have consequence. I mean, it has a consequence, but it doesn't have lasting consequences that completely made the reader, or at least me, go, wow, that is a tremendous impact, what happened. Granted, things happened, but everything they showed, it's just basically like a couple nights later type thing. It's nothing lasting. They give you a hint of what was coming, but it doesn't really demonstrate effectively a true tragic consequence. Now, as you can see, the art's just okay. It's nothing great, nothing to write home about. And like I said, overall, I think it's just subpar. It's a real bad comic, and I'm glad I didn't pay full price for it. Next up is Batman Incorporated. Now, we're definitely stepping up here. This is part 2 to where Batman goes globetrotting and he's in Japan. And overall, I think this issue is really entertaining. You get the battle between Catwoman and the Tentacle Monster. That earns a couple points just for that. The art's okay. It's nothing to write home about, but it's it's okay, I guess you can say. And I think for some reason I just love the Power Ranger type. I don't want to say homage, but it's just right out the Power Rangers Sentai shows, and I kind of like that for some odd reason. So I really enjoyed this issue. I think this is off to an interesting start, and I'm curious to see where this is going to go, because it's clear that there's a specific reason why Batman's doing globetrotting to get Batmen in all these different countries, and I think it's just a little bit more than saying I'm everywhere watching. There's something that he knows is going to happen. He's setting it up for that. Next up is Superior number 3. This issue was really, really good. My only complaint is the art I just don't like the art. We get to see Superior running around, writing disasters. There's there's a speeding train that's heading towards some people. There's a submarine that's out of energy and they're losing oxygen. Nobody can rescue them. There's a satellite collapse type thing, from the sky. And what's really interesting is the fact that nobody sees him, because if you look at the scope of everything, here's this huge, gigantic space station. Why would you see Superior? You wouldn't. He's too tiny. So all the people do is they just see the space station rise up and then move on its own, defying physics. And there's other cases where it's the same thing. It's like not too many people see what's going on. And I think that was a little bit more realistic take of a superhero, writing, saving people compared to Superman. Because if this was Superman, everybody in Metropolis would have seen Superman fly in, grab the space station, and fly away. So I thought that part was kind of interesting, and the ending to this is really, really good. It really set added a level of mystery, and I'm really, really looking forward to issue 4. This by far has been one of the issues, or one of the titles I look forward to every single month. And finally is Ultimate Doom. Now, I have to admit, with these Ultimate titles, I look at these as throwaway titles for the most part. Because they're not in Marvel U, they don't really count as much, because it's a situation where anything can happen, and I don't think they've put a lot of effort in the Ultimate title line, just because, if you look at everything that Spider-Man and Fantastic Four and Daredevil, not Daredevil, X-Men did was just basically repeat old storylines. It was, how quickly can we get through all these classic stories before the next title. but I have to admit, Ultimate Doom was really, really good. I know that there's going to be a lot of people out there who aren't going to like it just because it's an Ultimate title, or the fact that it's, it's just one of these over-the-top type titles. But I'm telling you, this was really, really entertaining me. Now, the art was okay, it's decent, but I think it was there's some really good moments in here because, like, you have Susan Storm figuring out that Reed Richards is the villain in this title. It's not Doom like you would think, it's Reed Richards. And the interaction between these two where Reed's like, well, it's because I dated you that it's like she's the one that held him back, in a way, from turning into the being he is today. And like how he just totally just goes, oh, I figured out how to stop you like 10 minutes after we broke up. Bing, and he shut her down. And then the ending was an awesome ending. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's one of those situations where it really, really was good. It really, really was good. And I think depending upon, all I'm going to say is they can go either A or B, and either path it goes, I'm not going to care because the ending really had the way the art looked, the way the dialogue went, it had a really emotional impact to it. I love the battle sequences here, like this 2-page spread here. There's another page right here where Rick Jones gets into the fray. This title is just entertaining me so much. I'm really, really looking forward to this. This is another title that I'm really looking forward to. I'm really enjoying. And it's a shame that it's not really going to get any love just because it's an Ultimate title. And the other problem is you really have to have been reading every single issue leading up to this, and because it's going through different title changes along the way, people are going to miss it, which is unfortunate because I'm really enjoying it, and I wish more people would get the same kind of enjoyment I'm getting. But anyways, those are my reviews for these 4 titles. If you have any comments or questions, just let me know. Rate the video up or down. Let me know what you think, and I'll have more reviews and stuff like that up later because we got new comic book day tomorrow. So until next time.